This mitzvah could beat up all the other mitzvahs is probably a wholly inappropriate way to talk about mitzvahs. Besides, it's mitzvot, dummy. That was my inner Fred Sanford, the Hebrew grammarian, talking to my inner Lamont Sanford, dummy. Greetings, hero. It is I, your friendly neighborhood rabbi, and a man of many Sanfords and sons. And I'm here today to tell you which mitzvah or commandment in the Torah is considered superior to all of the other mitzvot, which is plural for mitzvah. But before I go handing out any best mitzvah Oscars, I'm going to recommend to you that you subscribe to this channel. So if we get interrupted by a phone call or a pizza man or a big dummy, we will stay connected and you'll get notified of every single video that I make, especially if you ding that little bell down there next to the subscribe button so you get notified when I make a video and you will be in the loop. Furthermore, if you're just joining me for the first time, you should know that this video is a part of a 30-day Jewish learning challenge. That's one video a day for 30 days, all about the subject of Jewish learning. And if you stay tuned to the end of this video, I'll tell you how to get connected to this series and get every single one of these videos popped right into your personal email box. But enough about that. Today's video is all about this principle from the rabbis, from the sages of our tradition, that states Talmud Torah keneged kulam, meaning that the mitzvah of Talmud Torah or Torah study is equal to all of the other mitzvot or commandments in the Torah put together. This idea appears a couple of times in rabbinic literature, first in the Mishnah in Masechet Peah, or corner, talking about cutting the corners of your field, and appears again in Talmud Masechet Shabbat, which is about Shabbat, also known as Shabbat. And each of these passages has a list of important mitzvot, commandments that God gave us to improve our lives, and concludes with the phrase Talmud Torah keneged kulam, which means if you had all the mitzvot in that list put on like one side of a scale and you put Torah study on the other side of the scale, it would balance. It'd be keneged. They'd be kind of counterposed and equaling each other. I don't know if counterposed is a word. Big dummy. Enough, Fred. Go bother Grady. People ask, if it's like Talmud Torah versus 3 mitzvahs in one list, does that mean that it's only equal to these 3 mitzvahs? Another place it's like 6 or 7 mitzvahs, and then Torah's over here. Is it just limited to that list? The general understanding is that the study of Torah is equal to all of the other 612 out of 613 commandments mushed together. And how can this be true? Isn't it important to, not murder people? Isn't it important to give to charity? How can sitting there reading a book by yourself be better than giving charity and helping somebody eat, or, not murdering them? Now, I'll admit a little bit of bias on behalf of the rabbis. Studying Torah was kind of their thing, so no wonder it's top of their list. However, I also want to make it clear the logic of this, that all of the other mitzvot you can do are improved by studying Torah. Meaning, if you study, you know how to do them the right way. You know how to do them at the appropriate times, with the right intention, and by doing them right, you're setting a good example for other people so that other people can do them. The rabbis understood that every single mitzvah, every single commandment in the Torah given to us, as translated through the ages in our oral tradition by rabbis, by other Jewish scholars, all of these thou shalts and thou shalt nots improve with understanding. If you're just doing something because you watch somebody else do it, it's nice, that you're getting a good thing done. But it's better if you know what you're doing, if you're doing it with intention, if you're doing it with skill, and you're not doing it wrong. Big dummy. That's my Fred talking. That's not me talking to you, hero. And this is why I'm doing a whole 30-day challenge on the importance of Jewish learning. Because once you start learning, you get to know all the different other things to learn about. Everything else becomes more clear. Everything else becomes easier. And you become a more informed person as you're doing Jewish things. So crack a book, hero. Better yet, mash this blue box up here in the corner to get connected to this 30-day Jewish learning challenge. You'll find out how to get daily notification about all the new videos, and it'll be my pleasure and my great honor to continue learning with you. Until next time, hero, peace. It's mitzvot, dummy.